What's up, guys? Scottoria here again with, I'm pretty sure this is actually my first ever BYEFOREVER YouTube video. Oh, excuse me. I did make a 9v10 triple YouTube video with BYEFOREVER a while back. I think it was during Season 2 CWL invite. And I was just a guest at the time. But this is my first one actually as a member of BYEFOREVER. As you can see, my attacks didn't go quite as well today. I was a little bit salty about. However, it was cool being able to see how different clan, operates in the Elite War scene. As you guys know me from the Immortal Thieves, I do still have an account there. I actually would like to. I'm actually going to make a video shortly after this one about the war attacks I got there. I actually had a fresh 6-pack 10v10, both attacks fresh. And both attacks 3-star. I was pretty stoked about. But that's gonna be a separate video I'm gonna make and probably post like tomorrow or next day or something. But today we're gonna do 10v11. Guys, call me crazy. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think I know about miners being really utilized in the 10v11 meta. But look at this. We're gonna go ahead and bring this up real quick. I'm gonna hit pause before we actually showcase the attack itself, just so I can kind of describe and kind of paint a picture to you of what to expect. So, miners being ran essentially almost a boner valk. Maybe there is a name for it. I'm not really one to coin attack names yet. At least he's not quite. Anyway, since primarily most of his attack is in fact ground pound. And we know it's a squishy CC. What I mean by squishy CC, guys, is it's nothing like a hound or a golem, something that's gonna hold up your hero's troops, and essentially it puts out a lot higher DPS, like baby drags, mama drags, stuff like that. It's essentially squishy CC, something that can be taken out with a poison. So anyway, you know what? This actually was not squishy. This was actually a tank. This was Hound Loon. So what he does is he draws the Hound Loon with some Valkyries. He's going to come in and essentially clear out. Look at the percent that's open. As you notice, there's no wall barrier here. It's literally all this whole section of the base is just open, wide open for him. What greater way to just rip through something like that than Valkyries? As you can see at the bottom, he's got 13 on standby. Level 5 Valkyries. He's hoping to just rip through this base. So he should take out a solid chunk of percent with that alone. And then you're going to see miners getting pulled out to help establish a funnel, so that way a queen can cut in and take out this town hall here. So we're going to go ahead and hit play just so you can essentially just see it. Be like, Scott, just stop talking and show me this beautiful 72% attack. So he goes ahead and drops that minion up top for that easy, just quick 3% up there. Baby dragon goes up by the 12, and then you see another baby dragon over here at the 3. And notice, guys, something he's doing with those is not only does he pick up that 3%, but he's also forcing those Valkyries to go into the core and start cutting them out. Instead of getting distracted over to the left or to the right by the 12 or 3. He drops those 2 rages so that way they can just come in and just absolutely just rip through the space. So you can see they also tag the enemy Archer Queen, which is huge right there. And then the main mission is to take out the Eagle Artillery, I believe, which they are successful in doing. So next you'll see the Hound Loon was pulled, and he drops the Archer down at the 6 o'clock. Now keep in mind, guys, in these 10v11 attacks, time is not necessarily of the essence generally. So he pulls his Hound Loon down at the 6 with that Archer, and he's going to drop a baby dragon. Excuse me, he's going to pull a little bit farther out, so that way this Archer tower doesn't tag the baby dragon. You know what I mean? So he drops that baby dragon there. He waits. Right before it pops, he's actually going to drop a poison spell, so that way when it does pop, those pups are going to circle around in that poison and get cleared, allowing that baby dragon to then take out that loon, and that way the CC is of no problem to the main kill squad. So there's that poison right before it pops. As I said, those pups kind of circle in right within that poison spell right there, beautifully executed. Plenty of health left for that baby dragon to help clear that poison. You can see an Archer over there by the 9 o'clock as well. And then right here, he releases one miner, because this base was hit previously. He's aware of a giant bomb there. Triggers the giant bomb, drops a rage spell, releases. He does a 2-finger drop, releases the rest of those miners up on that left side. And then Golem, wall breaker entry. He waits for the mortar to hit, and then releases those wall breakers. Bowler's path in. He drops the Earthquake. Personally, I like to drop the Earthquake early on, but hey, to each his own. He drops the Freeze spell. Had he not taken this queen, that freeze was actually meant to grab her as well. However, luckily, that queen was already executed. Skelly's pop and actually pull the queen over left and take her over and clears that Inferno Tower, and then locks eyes with the Town Hall immediately activating her phase ability, takes it out, and as you can see right here, he sections off the base. So right where the Valkyries ripped apart the opening, meets up with this right hand flank between the 6 and 3 o'clock, and essentially sections off that chunk inside of the base, and that's a bunch of percentage he's able to pick up. Barb King locks eyes with the enemy Barb King. Archer Queen is able to help clear her. And then just look at that percent. 66, 67, all the way up to, was it 70? He's even got miners over there at the 3 o'clock. Look at that cannon. Pegging out that last miner too. Still running. Miners, bowlers, Valkyries, lions, tigers, bears. Guys, what is this? What is this nonsense? Seeing our in our eye sockets right now. This is what I love about the game. This is what I like about being a Town Hall 10. This is what I like about being a Town Hall 10. They're so versatile, so many different opportunities at different metas you can execute here. The man's got miners, Valkyries, baby dragons, bowlers, just nuts, insane. So that's honestly, I think that's new meta that just was established with that. I'm gonna show one more attack, and then we will be about wrapping it up. This is obviously 10v11. I'm trying to remember what the percent was. This was actually upper 60, I believe. Opens up at the 12 o'clock with those loons. All right, there's the healers over the queen. Baby drag 12 to help assist with the funnel here. Should be seeing that rage here shortly, especially going to that higher DPS, those point defenses. Essentially, baby drag, squishy CC. You guys remember earlier in the video when I mentioned squishy CC? Look at that, poison should be able to help easily clear it. Whereas if you had something like a golem or something, poison's not really going to do a whole lot for it. You see that poison just absolutely wrecking that baby drag, and witches, making it easier on the queen to just help clear it out, especially under a rage spell. Activates that Tesla. You see some more loons up by the 3, triggers that red mine. Queen's grabbing a little bit more percent. Taking his time, cycling around there. Look, as soon as the Archer Tower locks eyes with the Archer Queen, that's when he releases those wall breakers. Opens it up so that way she can path inward. As you can see, those loons were utilized earlier. So that way she doesn't pull too far to the 3 o'clock and down by the 4:30. And bowlers actually come in, utilizes those wall breakers, able to break in, take a chunk out of that section of the base. Bowlers on the outside here. As you can see, guys, with just a single spacing in between those gold mines and that Archer Tower elixir pump, excuse me, those bowlers are able to bowler bounce and grab 2 of those at a time. Queen still going strong here in the core. Keep in mind, guys, he's still got quite a bit of troops on standby. As he executes this attack, she locks eyes with that enemy Barbarian King. He goes ahead and drops that poison spell. Yes, even under a rage, you've got to drop that poison spell on a Town Hall 11 maxed out King, Queen versus King trade-off there. He's got to have it. Eagle Artillery locking eyes with the Queen, drops the next rage. Perfect timing. Any later, that Queen would have been done. She locks eyes with the enemy Town Hall. Nicely executed. Picks it up. Bam. Grabs it. And now it's a percent game. Now it comes down to percent. He's got 3 baby drags, a loon, Wizzy, bowler, archer. Not gonna lie to you, just a bunch of random nonsense. He does still have the eagle outside he's got to worry about. Utilizes that last rage. He uses actually the baby dragons up top at the 11 to the 10. Grabs a little bit extra value out of them. Baby drag out down by the 6. And that's about wraps it up. I think he does pick up this elixir storage right before the attack ends and puts him at 67%, which it does. Nicely done. All right, so I know the main purpose of the video was to showcase that insane 10v11 attempt we saw earlier, but you know, 67%, you can't not show that either. That was a beautifully executed attack. As you can see, the patience and the various levels that was utilized in that second attack, you know, the different phases that he had to go through for an execution like that, and be able to pick up 67%. That's nuts. And then a 72%, and during a CWL NIP invite war. This was nuts. Absolutely just. And then special shout out to Pirates Cave. He actually had, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of an idea, if my game ever actually loads here. Thanks a lot, internet. But he actually had the 5-pack this war. Let me see if it'll work now. Okay, there we go. So Pirate, where is he at? Just had to give him a little bit of that shout out. There we go. He got the 10v10 on his first attack, and then he got that 72% 10v11 for his second attack. That was just nuts. Absolutely nuts. So shout out to the BYEFOREVER family for allowing me to come in and showcase your wars. Special shout out to Dusky. He's also a fellow BYEFOREVER streamer. Check him out, twitch.tv/Dusky11. And then, of course, come watch my streams, twitch.tv/Scatoria. I'll, of course, have the link in my description. And yeah, guys, hopefully I should see you guys again very shortly with my 10v10 6-pack fresh video. Should be dropping within like the next day or two. But I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. And then we also have to kind of go in. I have to showcase it. I have to show some love to Mortal Thieves. I still got an account over there. I'm still helping with the rebuild if you guys are interested in joining them. They do have a Discord server, you're going to see here on the poster. And yeah, so we're currently looking for pretty much all town hall levels. So we're looking for savages at all town hall levels there. And then we also have the BYEFOREVER family, which I'm also now streaming for. Here's our list of war clans. If you're interested in joining, we'll have the link as well in the YouTube description for the recruitment server. And yeah, I'll see you guys again soon. Appreciate you guys for tuning in.